Good evening, man. What's happening? How y'all doing? It's your boy Big Sauce, man, aka JLL, the Concrete Genius, man. And you are now tuned in to the Concrete Genius podcast. This is episode 13. We rolling pretty heavy. It's been a very important weekend. I'd like to announce the Self Therapy podcast has now joined the team. I'm honored to have him. It's my guy Reggie E, coming to you out of Las Vegas, Nevada, with a very interesting perspective. You know what I mean? Very tight player conversation on my level, type of things I do. Very informative. He's got a whole cachet of guests and opinions. And I'm on his episode. He's got For a Fee on his episode. Check out For a Fee Instagram. Check out Self Therapy Instagram. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. All this stuff will be there very shortly. So we honored to have him to the family. You know what I mean? At this time, it's just, we looking to grow the brand, build the brand. With 2 or 3 potential podcasters this week. You know, if you're interested, you got a story to tell. If I feel like your story is worthy, I help you set up your podcast. I get you started to the point where it won't even be hard for you to get rolling. Like, I take you from A to Z to start a podcast. Like, whatever you need. You don't know how to do X, Y, Z. We can do that here for you at ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. Now, everything is for a price, but for that price, I'm gonna get you together. If your potential and your conversation and your personality is like worth millions, like how I feel like mine is, then you come to Concrete Genius Media, we can give you a shot. And not just with podcasts. We're looking for aspiring models, all type of creatives. If you're a painter, if you got funny content, if you're a singer, you're an artist, you need connections to maybe, get your music heard to different demographics and different locations, we can do all that. We got professional cameramen. We just got a team. So you'll have a staff, a team, an army, and I'll show you how to get it done because it's taking off and we're putting our footprint. We're going for, we on the West, we got the South. Obviously we got the Midwest. I got some stuff dealing, I'm having conversations with creatives on different continents and stuff. So once I start doing that, this thing's gonna be global, and I'm honored to be the quarterback behind it. I'm such an intelligent man that I really want to put my effort into my business. I want to grow this thing and I want it to be something spectacular that I can leave to my family for generations. You know what I mean? Like, the creativity in my brain, my ability to make people laugh, to make people think, has always separated me from the normal. And, those gifts are gifts from God. So when I get gifts from God, sometimes you make mistakes. I made mistakes. When I was a teenager, I was dealing with a lot of impulsive things, and they made me very rambunctious. My spirit was always spontaneous anyway. I was dealing with a lot of anger. They made me very rambunctious. But all those trials and tribulations now have led to what you see here, which is Concrete Genius Media, the movement. And we only gonna get stronger and stronger. You know what I mean? Like, when I bring people in, I bring them in like this. So I keep it real with you from A to Z. It's no funny business, no weirdo business. I don't want to beat you out no money. You a woman, ain't no creep business. It's just straight hustle. We talking money. See, it's money over honey. That's the difference with me. That's why I get to the money. You know what I mean? We want people who feel like their vision ain't getting appreciated. That's what I want. I want people who not scared to take a chance to lose. You got a business, you need a stronger digital online footprint. We can help you with that in certain markets. You selling a certain product, you selling women's clothes. Maybe you're a Black woman, you got a big derriere. I can market your clothes in Atlanta. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com can do that. But with all that said, it's nice to be your own advertisement. You did. But with all that said, I wanted to, I ain't gonna break it, dog. I lean back and make the noise all the time. But with all that being said, man, welcome to the Concrete Genius Podcast. I am your boy, Big Sauce, man, J-double-L, you know what I mean? And you are listening to the Concrete Genius Podcast. Go to concretegeniusmedia.com, subscribe, follow us on all socials. First off, I like to say a prayer for Gary, man. Gary, Indiana, my hometown, small hometown. I ain't lived there in years, but I still know them streets like the back of my hand. I still know them people. Just had a shooting, man. I'm not gonna get into names and speculations who did it. I'm not gonna even name the club, man. Everybody knows the name of it. My condolences to the people that lost their lives. My condolences to the people that had to hear that. To the beautiful people, men and women, you know, that had to hear lay there tortured, you know, thinking if you're gonna get home to your children. My condolences are to you. My condolences are to the children of the people who lost somebody or whose critical condition. You know, we don't go out for that. And Gary, we really didn't. If somebody got into it, you knew whose beef it was and why it was going on. You know, like random stuff we really didn't do. Now, I'm not here to get into politics because that's not my lane anymore. I'm just here to pray. Pray for the city I was born in. Pray for the people who hurting right now. And just pray for the violence overall in this state of Indiana. Indianapolis, 7-8 shot. Gary, 7-8 shot. It's exhausting. You don't even want to watch the news anymore. It's exhausting. And we got to be better. We got to be smarter as a people because we're not planting seeds. Unfortunately, we making seeds, but we not planting none. But we got to do better as a people. We got to, you got to see the games, the amount of liquor stores in your community, the lack of businesses in your community. You got to understand that it's a plan devised for us to slaughter each other. And we keep falling for it. And I'm not saying this from a point of turning my nose up at no one. Like, I was out there ridiculous too. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not here to cast the first stone. I'm not here to cast nan stone. Like, I know what it's like to be stupid. You know what I mean? I know what it's like to be impulsive. I know it's to feel like what it's like to feel like it's you against the world, but man, you got to stay alive. Them jails is full of us. And I say this every podcast, and people like, damn, dog, chill with what jail like shit, man. But look, if I stop one dude from going to jail, I did my job, bro. I don't care what country he in, what city he in, what he look like. If I stop one dude from going to jail, if I inspire one dude to become a better father, to become a better husband, to become a better son, then I did my job. It ain't really no biggie. Like, I ain't in it for the likes of the fame. I think that's why I win. I'm carefree. It's the same dude pull up in hoods. I ain't scared. I'm solo. What you gonna do, man? You know what I mean? God already told me I'm good. I'm here, man. You know what I mean? And that's how I treat this. You get expressions, you're gonna get the real, you're gonna get substance from Big John. Like, I mean, my moods are different. I'm all over the place like space, you know what I mean? You know, just fly in 3 propellers, but I'm gonna get you together. Like, I'm gonna really lead you somewhere if you listen to me. I'm gonna give you some advice that you probably won't get from somebody else. And the thing about it is I won't be cruel with it. Like, I won't be, you know, I ain't gonna be disrespectful. I wanna tell y'all about I always had these little passive aggressive experiences sometime, you know, with like certain white people. Like, I go where the fuck I want to do. I'm not like, whatever racism the fuck is, I know where to go and not go. But where I want to go, I'm gonna be there, and it is what it is. But like, I was working out, And I see this lady, she sees me. She know I'm on the machine, she's staring at me. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe all her cars don't fucking, hey, she ain't got all her cars in the deck. I don't know how old she is. I'm trying to be respectful. But I know she see me. Like, you looking dead at me. You consciously, it ain't like you and this motherfucker just getting held, walked around. So I'm on a machine. I think I'm on the whatever machine. I get off the machine for literally probably 12 seconds to speak to someone I knew, right? I'm talking. Blah, 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 I look up. Now my bag's sitting right there by the machine. So it's like one of the machines, like, I would think I was doing a lap pull, and it's like one of the machines where it's like the whole like monkey bar thing on both sides. My bag's sitting right there, dog. By the time I came back, she had put her bag on the other side, changed the weight. You know, I'm doing like 2-something. She got it on 20. And I'm just sitting here like, look at her. This make you happy? Is this the last thing you want to take before you leave this earth? You just need to take one more thing, don't you? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even give it to you. Cause see, when I ignore you, it drive you crazy. And then I sat there, I waited, and I mean, she tried to do 37 reps, like she was on Venice Beach or something. I'm like, lady, you 94. Be cool. I wasn't even tripping though. I just sat there and waited because I'm a Christian. I'm a good guy. You know what I mean? I waited. I said, excuse me, let me get my bag. She was like, well, you right here. I didn't know. I didn't see it. I said, yeah, all right, whatever. I was right here. I said, but you can have it, obviously. You got it now? I said, have a great day. See, that's the leaf I turned over. I mean, I still got to rake it, but I turned it over. Because one thing about being in a good mood, bro, like, that's on you. You know what I mean? Like, that's something that you gotta take care of what you gotta take care of. It ain't on nobody else. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta do what you gotta do. So for me, I'm just a dude. I ain't finna let none of it get to me. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna let nobody get to me. I'm on a mission, and I already know what hell look like. So I ain't going back for your stupidity. You know what I'm saying? So I think like the funny thing to me, for real, and my contact stuff make me fucking look like I got the fucking lazy eye or something. I was high when they hit me. I took a few cats with me. I need the company. Apologies in order for Tiana, my daughter. If it was up to me, you would be with me. But nah, I just feel like that was the last little bit of racism she wanted to take with her. You know what I mean? Like, she had no, she just like, let me take 54. She just wanted to take some. And I wanted her to take it with her. Because where you going, you're going to need it. Sha-na-na-na. Nah, man, you got to walk with God out here. You know what I mean? So what we doing now? And so this is why I bring up that racism, right? You want to go through whatever you're going through, right? You see this big old black man, he ain't paying attention to nobody. He ain't disrespecting nobody. But I know that vibe. You just needed to mess with him. And I understand. I really do. But see, that racism from them is just like that one light from black people when you start winning. Y'all put more value on that one light than we do our education in wars, health, food, growth in the community, the 10 laws people died and strive for, what we wanted as a people, education, behavior, family unit, man, woman, child. We put more effort and thought into that one light or that one radical comment, and then we get mad. That's just like that lady with that racism. People will fall out with you. You know what I mean? People don't share my stuff, but I don't care because you see it. But that's that one piece of power. They like, man, you making moves, well, I'm gonna contribute. Me, I don't care who you is. I'm just gonna share it because I'm just that fly. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like, hey, if I see something I think is fly, I'm gonna share it. Like I don't, and even my team be like, bro, those don't be sharing your shit. Why you? I'm like, man, that's on them. If I think it's fly, I'm gonna share it. Now I ain't gonna be no sucker. I ain't gonna have nobody thinking like they playing me, but if I think it's fly, I'm gonna share it. It's cool. You got it. But that one light, somebody fall out with you over that one light, it'll be, man, I don't even talk to dude because of that light. He mad. So the only thing he can hold is that light. And I don't want to be the you winning that life guy every podcast on me. It gets kind of it gets repetitive. But when they get to hold that one light, it makes you wonder, like, is that all you got left? You can't press that button. You would rather fall out with somebody than hit that share button. And I like it like the barge, bucko. I love it. You know what I mean? I love it because the reason I love it is because, like, all you got to do is show me it ain't real. And I'm taking off. Gone. Like your daddy say, gone. Hey, yeah, I'm taking off. And it's cool. And I seen an interview with Pusha T. Pusha T, one of my favorite dudes, man. He like, you can't tell me how to respond, dog. You play with me, it's forever. It's up. Because I ain't here to play with you. Or unless you just really, really clout chasing, I might ignore you. But like, you really trying to be funny? Okay. I'm gonna really show you how my side of the tracks get out. And then that's the same mentality. I see the finals kicking off tonight, man. You know, I talk a lot of smack to Steph Curry fans because a lot of Steph Curry fans and Michael Jordan fans disguised as Steph Curry fans, and they are in the same room with a party, and at the top of the party it say, "We all hate LeBron." That's what they all got in common. So I pick with them a lot. Like I'm the agitator. Like shit, I like Mike too. I grew up on him, but Mr. 18 Hoes got some flaws, man. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna get in that debate. I'm just saying I know Steph fans are Jordan fans, and they all fall under the umbrella of we hate LeBron. They was probably Celtics fans. Hey, look, hey man, this is an elite scam. This is better than Forex. I'm trying to think of some of the great scams. Exxon, Coke Zero. I can't say that. This is an elite scam. This is the elite Ponzi scheme. I just figured something out. I'd be willing to bet you my last bag of black eyed peas that these Warriors fans were Warriors fans. And then they were Laker fans. But they were Celtics fans when the Celtics was playing LeBron. But then when the Celtics played the Lakers, they was Lakers fans. And then they was Dirt and Whiskey fans. And then they was, oh my God, San Antonio Spurs fans. Wow. I'm getting nervous. You know how when you complete an investigation, it'd be like, damn, they ain't never see dude no more. That's how I feel when you agitate Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, Dirt and Whiskey, San Antonio Spurs, Tony Parker fans. Big three, big ticket fans. Because they all in the same room. They all hate LeBron. I know it's irritating. I'm so smart. And see now, I challenge myself, and I'm almost there. I'm about 47% through. I challenge this to be my first episode totally profane free. Every curse word is going to be $5, and I can pull it off. I'm sauce. Excuse me. Sorry for the interruption. Yeah, so I can do that because, like, rest in peace to my lovely mother-in-law. But her, a lot of other people, a lot of older people, you know, I'm so smart. I could really talk for like 72 hours and 15 minutes, and I don't even have to curse. I could probably run for mayor. I got professional athletes that graduated me that tell me I should be class president. That's how smart I am. So I just challenged myself. I said, you know what? Let me just go not cussing so that way somebody, grandmama can listen to this game. Because I want to dress it up for you, Sister Jenkins. So you can feel it in your bones. So, hey, man, Steph Curry's been unbelievable, dog. He's been playing better. Wiggins has been unbelievable. Steve Kerr's been winning the coaching matchups. This series has been so sporadic. You still really don't know what's going to happen. But to me, hold on. Excuse me. But to me, I think the Warriors have stolen 2 games. Celtics had to win either 2 or 4. You can't give away both those games because Klay Thompson's going to shoot better. Draymond's not going to continue to play that bad. Even statistically, if his numbers don't get better, at home, he's going to have a much stronger impact on the game. Jordan Poole's going to play better. Gary Payton, the second is getting back in there. He's getting his body together. I just think it's going to be tough, man. I just think Boston let one slip. And now, because if you win it, you got to win it in 7. I don't think you're going to win 2 straight. I just think, and trying to win it in 7, you know, messing with Silicon Valley, the way they is now, it's going to be a little rough, bro. So, to me, I don't even care. Like, I like the dynasty. I'm cool with it. I'm going to let these you should be here sign holders celebrate. I enjoy the dynasty, but I wanted Boston to win. They coaching staff, man, they act like they got their jobs off LinkedIn sometime. And I want better. And I mean, it's young, it take time. Like, I ain't finna shoot coke because it was somebody here 5-6 years and do nothing. So the brother did, actually. He in the finals. I'm not shitting on him. He just need one guy. He need better people on his bench, actually. And that's how I feel. You know, it's real out here on this Concrete Genius podcast, man. I'm so diverse. You know what I mean? I'm like a college campus in Berkeley or something. Like, I'm so diverse. You're going to get so much game, so much rawness, so much realness. And I'm going to hit you with shouts. Like, I got so many people I want to talk to. You know, I got little segments, little sauce segments. They coming. I mean, it's all going to be fly. Fly in the eye of a needle, I promise you, bro. And it ain't going nowhere. I ain't had nothing to admit. I just had to make sure. But flyer than the eye of a needle. So what I'm going to do right here is, I was thinking, like, who are some of my favorite female MCs? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about bars, swag, looks, like, just the whole 9. Like, yo, if you saw her, you was like, you just be hypnotized by her. Like, who are some of the favorite MCs in my life? Now, it's got to be some categories. All right, she got to be a dope ass MC. That's 1. You got to be a dope ass MC. 2, you got to be fly as shit. I mean, like, you got to be like a trendsetter in your lane, like fly as fuck, like type of person, type of chick you see, like, damn, just stare at your attention. Even if you older, you'd be like, damn, if I was fucking 24 and she was 19, I'd be like, man, bring your motherfucking ass here. Like, when she got some of that, like, yeah, she needed a wolf. She got to have some of that. So for my criteria, my list, no offense to nobody, I can't rate your sex appeal if you don't like men. So I'm gonna let somebody else that can judge that. But this is my list. So you got sex appeal, you got bars, influence, the ability to not care what you say. The ability to speak freely is so sexy and powerful in a Black woman. And of course, everybody on my list is a Black woman. I don't know what podcast you think you listened to. So I got 12. And I think I'm gonna break them down into brackets over every episode. So I got Missy Elliott, obviously, trendsetter, generational, iconic. Her videos changed the landscape. Her creativity, her ability to step outside the box and be confident in who she was, her body. That's an easy one. I got Trina, style, flair, you don't know Nan, iconic. I mean, still relevant to this day. Still like got all the boxes checked. Still can give you some bars. Still can put on a dress. Still can get your attention, get on the mic and say something. Still worth looking at. It's an easy call. Miss 305. Done deal. Next, I got, oh, fuck. Nicki Minaj. I mean, that's easy. I think Nicki's one of the 10 greatest MCs of my life, man or woman. I just think her bars are vicious. I think her flow pattern when she was in her shit, like when I first heard Roger that, I was like, what the fuck? Who is she? Like, it was just different. And then even then, I just hear bars and I just be like, man, she shitting on niggas. I almost sell $5. But yeah, just Nicki Minaj. She was just, I mean, then we talking style. I mean, come on, man, the pink hair. I mean, everything, just class, personified, dignity, the ability to stand up for herself in this world. And people didn't understand as a Black man, they call her crazy. She speak her mind, she stick up for herself. I'm glad she got married. I'm glad she got somebody strong with her to ride with her. I'm glad she was able to have a family. Like, I'm a big, big, big Nicki Minaj fan. Like, I probably would have cracked somebody if you disrespected Nicki Minaj. So I got her on there. Next, I got an oldie but goodie. A lot of you youngins may not remember Antoinette. I liked Antoinette. She was like 90, early 90s maybe. Sexy. The earrings. Antoinette. Just Google her. Like, yo, I was in high school, like, yo, just beautiful. And she had bars. Like, Antoinette had bars. Like, no fluff, no light. And the shit skips the top of my head. I'm shitty because I'm a hip hop head too, but God know my shit. Antoinette had bars, bro. I'm telling you, like, she was one of my favorite female rappers, and she was fine as shit. Like, Antoinette had, trying to think, who's the boss? That was her shit. You know what I mean? Like, Antoinette had bars, bro. Hey, Antoinette was that chick, like, in the hood with the earrings. Like, if she was from like out of town, it was summertime, she came to my hood, couldn't nobody talk to her with me. Like, if she was in my age bracket, like, I had to have her. That's the kind of swag she had. Next, I got Spinderella by herself. And I don't have no beef with Salt and Pepper, but I just always had a fascination with Spinderella. Her swag, like, she just always was kind of laid back. Like, I felt like she was the prettiest one. I felt like her style, I felt like she was just hard to not take your eyes off of. And I just felt like she was a hell of a DJ. Like, I just feel like she was just that culture. Like, I feel like when it comes to women DJs, Spinderella is that culture for women. Like, all women should hail Spinderella because she kind of broke down doors for women. Like, it wasn't coming. Next, I got Lotto. That one probably shocked some people, but nah, I like Lotto. Lotto talk that shit, man. Like, if I mean, of course, I got a great relationship with the state of Georgia. I love Georgia folks. They tell it like the fuck it is. They ain't playing. They wake up every day to be dead fresh, like it ain't no tomorrow. And they gonna talk that shit. And they slicker than a wet fish. And like, Lotto represents that. She represents Riverdale. Like, she talked that slick shit. Her attitude hella cocky. She young, chip on her shoulder. She powerful. She got an R, and her bars, her cadence is different. It's up there. Some of my best MCs. Like, I ain't putting her in the stage where I put Nicki at, but her cadence, and she keep getting better. She keep rapping. Lotto a motherfucker, man. She nice. Next, I got Lauryn Hill. Gotta go L Boogie. Just for the fact she made X Factor. I mean, and then on the mic, Lauryn had a run where she just was, and it was just nobody messing with it. Dudes or nothing. Like, you see what it did to Prize. Like, yeah, like L Boogie she was just something different. Like, Lauryn Hill album, Miseducation to Lauryn Hill, still one of the greatest albums of all time. She just, her heart, her soul, the way you felt her music, her style, her look. And then she was beautiful. Like, she was beautiful. She was intelligent. She was articulate. She was so delicate. You know what I mean? I seen my dude try to have 31 children with her because she was just such a woman. You know what I mean? So I got L Boogie, obviously. Next, I got the City Girls. Both of them. I mean, both of them. They just both fly as shit. They trendsetters. They relevant, smart, bright, aggressive. They don't owe the world nothing because the world ain't never gave them nothing. I like they come up. I like the fact that one of them was in jail and the other one held her down. She got out of jail. They took care of her. I like they bond. And they're just powerful, beautiful, intelligent, bright young women. Like, like if a woman telling you what you need to be with her and you ain't either trying to be with her or you ain't got it, why should that bother you? I like to hear a young girl talk that talk. I'd rather hear her talk that talk than be out here begging. 3 kids, she can't pay her light bill. Nah, man, talk that talk. Them lanes got to pay like they weigh. You know what I mean? And that's what they do. They looks is always trendsetters. Whenever you have a rapper come out, you know what I mean? And Nicki had this too. Like, and all the girls try to look like her. That's the wave. You know what I mean? Like, and all these girls try to look like city girls. And I mean, they popping. You know what I mean? They big dogs, they capos. Next, I got Lil' Kim, of course, the Queen Bee. The legend. Lil' Kim, one of the best 7, 8 MCs in my life. Especially early Kim, like Kim Jones, couldn't fuck with it. Couldn't fuck with it. Like, nah, man. Like, Kim was so beautiful. Kim remind me of that girl, like, in the hood that's beautiful. She had survived some shit. She's spunky. She ain't never found the right man to fully protect her. Either protect her, he'll love her right, or he love her right, he can't protect her. That's the vibe I always got with her. She's such a queen. Like, she called herself the Queen Bee. She opened so many doors. You know what I'm saying? She just broke down doors. Her relevance, her influence on the game was forever. It's forever. It's gonna live forever. Like people who was in the 90s know what Kim was. Like, so when people if anybody say anything negative about Kim, the people that love Kim, they don't even care. Like you go to Brooklyn, bro, like they don't care what you gotta say about Lil Kim, bro. Like, nah. And I don't either. Like, I don't either. I would never disrespect her. I think she's just a brilliant artist. I think she held the shift down. I think she took a lot of heat and a lot of things that had nothing to do with her. She stood tall, tried to be a soldier instead of getting the protection she deserved, and she still came out of it good. So yeah, I rock with Kim. Next, I got, of course, Foxy. Got to go with Fox Boogie, man. Like, ain't no, it was just different. You know what I mean? Like having them two at the same time was like, oh my God. Like I remember like reading in the source, like, yo, these two got heat. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't no just chicks at no car wash, no drug dealers car wash, just washing cars in a bikini. Like, yo, these chicks is eating up 95% of the dudes that's opening their mouth. So it was just like Foxy, Kim, just bars. And then Fox, you know, being tall, chocolate, you know what I mean? Just rapping, doing her thing. And unfortunately, what happened to her, we all have setbacks. Everybody has setbacks, but she's still Fox Boogie and nobody can take that from her. And she still like always deserve that toast. Next, I got two more. This is gonna surprise some people. I got Oaktown 357. That's an oldie but goodie. But yeah, man. Hey, Oaktown 357 used to be out there in them biking shorts, dog, dancing. They put out an album, but we was playing that like it was Rakim. And videos, Oaktown 357 is some of the reasons I had a strong desire to make sure I saw this West Coast before I checked out of here. Cause I mean, they was on tour with Hammer, man. Like it's Oaktown 357. And I gotta give a side note, Supersonic too. Like JJ Fad, Oaktown 357 it's kind of the same award. You know what I mean? Like, but them two groups, yeah, like, nah. And then I got Remy Ma, you know what I mean? Just the lyrical assassin, just Sheether, like, just like Remy Ma, one of them people, like, you just be like, hey man, don't mess with her, man, she retarded, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean that in the most respectful way possible. Like, hey bro, you can't date her. Like, you gotta be real solid to date her. That's why she been with the same dude. You know what I mean? Like, her bars is vicious. Her style was just like, hey, I'm coming up. I'm coming to get this shit. And she an icon. So yeah, I think that's my dozen. I'm gonna do a bracket. I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna have lists, you know, sporadically podcast to podcast. But it just hit my mind. Like I just wanted to, you know, honor some of these female MCs that I appreciated so much on the mic. Like I always get on here. We always debate men. We always debate who to go, who this. And it's like, nah, man, like some of these women are MCs are special. You know what I mean? Like some of these female MCs are special. And I wanna pay homage. So I'm gonna get ready to go watch this game, man. See what's happening. You are now listening to the Concrete Genius podcast, concretegeniusmedias.com. Tap in, see what's going on. We got a lot of new information coming up, new podcasts, new people, interesting topics, interesting things we're gonna take you on, interesting journeys. And I'm honored to have you be here with us. And no matter what you're dealing with, you're here to deal with it. So pray, exhale, get you a drink if you had to, a little something strong if you have to, but live to fight another day. Peace.